this is kind of like a cultural topic in MMA, so I figure I will kind of bring it to you. You're probably one of the better people to ask about it, but it's this whole like, um, UFC fighters saying the N-word and they're white. Sean Strickland. No, just
Yeah.
genuinely though, right? Genuinely, like Sean Strickland, he did it in front of Rampage. You did leave a
Hmm.
comment and you said like, because just to give people the context, Rampage didn't call him out for it, right? And then I think he essentially said like anyone can say it.
Can you?
But there's no, not the not
Let me say,
ancestrally.
Nina. Let me say, you get the nigga pass.
Sure. Rampage? What? Anybody got the nigga pass?
No, but like Nina,
Well, yeah, you just met.
Nina's married. No, Nina's married to a black man.
You married to a black man?
He's black and Mexican.
Where is he?
We've been
He's a
together
nigga.
15 years. We're not.
He's a
we're not-
nigga.
we're
He's a
not been together
nigga.
15 years.
And then so you responded, you commented, and you said, Sean Strickland, you're not slick. I know what you're trying to do, but chill out because the real N-words got to stand on business at UFC. Not only Sean, but Marvin Vittori, you guys have gone back and forth in the past because Marvin says it. Armand was on Aiden Ross's stream, and there's a language barrier, but Armand even
Ain't no
dropped
language,
it.
man.
Armand even dropped it. I think
Yeah.
he was reading a comment or something, but people seem to think it's like
This is what
funny.
right.
What's your opinion on this whole thing?
Right.
In Marvin and Strickland thinking
Right.
it's okay to say.
So I mean, at the end of the day, as grown men, you can say whatever you want to, right? But I believe that the reason why they say it is because they feel as if there isn't going to be no repercussions that's going to happen, right? There's no consequences to their actions, right? And at the end of the day, when we're at a fight promotion that very is exclusive to being open to say what you want, right? The freedom of speech and all this other stuff like that. Like the UFC is not going to take action, except for when certain guys talk about certain people, And with that being said, for myself, it's just like you can do it in the comfort on the camera or online, but do it to my face, right? But you're not gonna get me to act out of character, But we gonna break this down a little bit more on why you feel so expressive to use that word, right? When at the end of the day, this has not been something that you had to deal with when you get pulled over by the police, right? Or when you've been treated as if you're a second class, you know what I mean? Or as if actually you're not a human being. Forget second class, treat it as if you're not even a human being. And a lot of people don't realize, like, even when we say the word, right, we just expressing as unity together, right? Because of the things that we had to go through throughout time. But this ain't no crybaby, you know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, Sean Strickland used it, ooh, so I'm gonna cry about it. But no, but my thing is the real question, like, why are you so comfortable with using the word, right? And then why do you only use it, you know what I mean, around certain people? Because you feel like you can get away with it with them, right? So it's not that you bold enough to say it around whoever. I don't believe that. And it's just the God honest truth is that a lot of guys only use that word when they feel comfortable around certain spaces. And that's the true reason, right? So that's where we're gonna keep it a buck at, But do that stuff around, I guess a perfect example, right? Like if Chris Curtis, right, is around and Sean Strickland. Is Sean Strickland just dropping the N word around Chris Curtis? Because I thought they was boys. I thought they was home.
Well, probably not because he knows Chris is going to call him out.
He definitely gonna call him out for that, right? And it's just at the end of the day, it's just like if you got respect for somebody that is a person of color, you know what I'm saying, that is so-called your friend, I got a black friend, right? Type shit, right? Then you not gonna drop that word like that, and express that to, be funny or just to be disrespectful. Because when he did that in front of Rampage should have said something right then and there. But at the end of the day, everybody wants that reaction out of you. That's why he said it. That's why
Is that
Sean
what you
Strickland
meant when you said, I know what you're trying to do? Is that what you meant when you said that?
you want, because Rampage old. Like, love Rampage, he old. Like, what is Rampage really gonna do? Like, you know what I'm saying? He just gonna start squabbling up with Sean Strickland right there, right? Like, that's not finna happen, Because if anything, like I said, I'm rocking with OGs. I ain't finna fight you. I'm not finna fight you, right? We're gonna take it somewhere else. But yet again, is it worth it? Because you said a word. No, it's not. But you're not finna just be blatantly disrespectful to me either, though.
Mhm. So you're not even insinuating that you would have like got all up in Sean's face and started fighting him.
No,
but you would have pressed him and asked him
pressed
about
him,
why he
like-
feels like he's comfortable to say that in front of you.
like explain yourself. Yes, explain yourself. Break that down. Break
Okay.
that down to the world for me.
Okay, I got you. And do you think he would have said that in front of you? Just a genuine question.
Matter of fact, I would love to see it. I
You would love
see
to
it.
see it.
Because at the end of the day, if you do it, now you really just trying to be disrespectful, right? After all the stuff that we already said, right? And how you come. Perfect example. And this his friend, this his homie, right? Like me and Sean cool, but we ain't cool. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I see him around PI. I went to Extreme Couture and all this stuff. But somebody that he calls a friend and a brother with Chris Curtis with the whole Kyle Rittenhouse. I don't know if you saw that.
I saw it.
Right.
This dorky motherfucker, he's the one that shot the hippies.
Which hippie?
Pedophile and hippies.
Kyle Rittenhouse.
Kyle Rittenhouse, dude.
Whoa.
That's how you get canceled, bro. Get ready.
What?
Help me. Like, Sean, you know how I feel about this shit. Why would you invite this guy? Why would you do this? Bro, it's fucking up. Fuck this guy, all right? Like, he's innocent the same way Bill Cosby's innocent. Like, it's cool. Like, all right, like, yeah. Like, you know. But, bro, fuck it. No, why would you invite this guy? Like, bro, why would you do this? Sean, why the fuck would, bro, why would you do this? You know how I feel. Why would you do this? This is my fucking home, bro. Why would you? I didn't think. I know. I'm not mad at you, but why would you? Bro, you, Sean, you're one of my best friends, bro. Why would you do this?
Hey, we'll talk about it. I don't know.
Can we get him to talk out, please? Like, bro, I would never disrespect you like this.
We love Kirby, but he's our local liberal.
Why is Chris acting like that?
It's funny, he goes, people would hate me here. I go, maybe Chris.
It literally called
Really
it.
just throw a scene over that?
Yeah.
Dude.
I love Chris. That's ridiculous.
We gotta understand, dude. When Trump got elected, he took off the time. Like,
He cried. He left it.
relax. Don't fire.
Don't post part of it, right?
But it's not that you brought a person in, you know what I'm saying, to, you know, whatever, to represent whatever little culture that y'all trying to represent, right? But it's the fact that you knew it was gonna bother Chris. So now you using that as a active attack on Chris, who is your friend, to be like, let me get a reaction out of him, right? This is gonna be funny. This is gonna be hilarious, knowing that's actually affecting him in real life, right? Now, do I agree with Chris and all this other stuff? Nah, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't even care about the whole Kyle Rittenhouse situation and what he did, right? But you, as a friend who's supposed to care about your brother, supposed to be the godfather of his kids, I believe. I
think so. Yeah, I think so.
Right? You playing with him. As a man, you playing with him, right? You playing on his respect, right? I just don't mess with guys like that, you know. And then when you speak about your authenticity and just you keeping it real and keeping it a buck, I'm seeing two different Sean Stricklands. At the end of the day,
I got you.
do you respect your friend or do you not?
Yeah, no, I feel you on that. I think that's fair.
It's 100.
Okay. And just to kind of conclude this topic, like the whole thing with you and Marvin, I did forget to ask you about it in the last interview, so I just want to ask again, like, you know, that whole thing did go kind of crazy. Marvin been through some trauma in his life as of late.
You stupid.
But I'm just asking, like, you guys still pissed at each other, or like what's the deal with that whole thing?
Like I said, I haven't heard nothing from Marvin since then. And I said and I expressed myself the way I expressed myself, and it just is what it is. But like I said, if we really want to make something happen, yet again, we all have the opportunity to reach out to the greatest organization in the planet, right? Which is the UFC, and we can get busy. But I don't see Marvin going towards that direction. I don't see Marvin coming out and expressing himself like he did on Twitter, right? And so there's no need for me to keep energy towards a thing that don't even exist.
Okay.
That make sense?
Yeah, I got you.
All right,
But yeah,
appreciate
thanks
you
for the time as always, and we're waiting on that announcement. UFC announced that shit ASAP. He just gave a new call out. Yaroslav, Amosov.
Come on now.
That's good money right there.
I'll be
So
doing
come
a
on.
matchmaker job, don't I?
I mean, Bilal, Shavkat, Yaroslav. Just give it one of these guys. Come on now. He's making it easy.
100%.